The autonomic nervous system is often associated with the fight-or-flight response, which refers to the preparation of the body to either run away from a threat or to stand and fight in the face of the threat. To suggest what this means, consider the very unlikely situation of seeing a lioness or a lion hunting out on the savannah. Though this is not a common threat that humans deal with in the modern world, it represents the type of environment in which the human species thrived and adapted. The spread of humans around the world to the present state of the modern age occurred much more quickly than any species would adapt to environmental pressures such as the predators. However, the reaction modern humans have in the modern world are based on the prehistoric situation. For example, if your boss is walking down the halfway on a Friday afternoon looking for, like for example, a volunteers that will work with him on a weekend, and then your response will be the same as the prehistoric human seeing the lioness running across the savannah, which is the fight or flight. Most likely your response to your boss will be, not to mention the lioness, would be flight, right? Or run away, because of course who would like to work on a Saturday or Sunday, right? So the autonomic system is responsible for the physiological response to make that possible and hopefully successful. And adrenaline starts to flood your circulatory system. Your heart increases, your sweat glands become active, your bronchi of your lungs dilate to allow more air exchange, and your pupils also dilate to increase visual information, and blood pressure increases in general, and blood vessels dilate in skeletal muscles also, and it's time to run. Similar physiological responses would occur in preparation for fighting off the threat. And this response should sound a bit familiar. The autonomic nervous system is tied into emotional responses as well, and the fight or flight response probably sounds like the panic attack. In the modern world, these sorts of reactions are associated with anxiety as much as with response to a threat. It is ingrained in the nervous system to respond like this. In fact, the adaptations of the autonomic nervous probably predate the human species and are likely to be common in all mammals, and perhaps shared by many animals. That lioness or the lion might herself be threatened in some other situation. However, the autonomic nervous system is not just responding to threats. Besides the fight or flight response, there are the responses referred to as rest and digest. If that lioness is successful in her hunting, then she's going to rest from the exertion. Her heart will slow, or the heart rate will slow down, breathing will return to normal. The digestive system has big job to do. Much of the function of the autonomic nervous system is based on the connection within the autonomic or visceral reflex. This is just the introduction of the autonomic nervous system. I'll be discussing more in my next video. So thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone.